The cherry on top of all of this is this broken mirror. Look how they put it back together. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you how a wrap shop damaged this Lamborghini, and then we're going to fix it. Okay, let's get right into it. Here's the car, Lamborghini Gallardo, and let me show you the damage that I found. So if we look here, we have a nice blade mark cut in the paint, and it runs all the way along, all the way down here. And it's pretty obvious why they did this, because this piece here and this and underneath here all has to be done as an inlay. Just to do it with the quarter panel, it's going to be way too difficult. Now, they probably didn't realize that till after they started doing it, and then they had to cut on the paint instead of having their knifeless tape already down to do this inlay. Up here we have some damaged trim. Clearly just been either tucked too hard, like hit too hard with the tuck tool, or a blade actually cut it, but that's pretty unfortunate there. And then here we have more blade marks in the paint. Just not good, not acceptable. But the cherry on top of all of this is this broken mirror. Look how they put it back together. Just like plastic bonding, whatever. On this side, they learned their lesson, and you'll see there's no knife mark here. So they put the knifeless tape down to do it properly instead of cutting directly on the car. It may not seem like much, but this is thousands of dollars in damage, right? Especially on an expensive car like this. This is just really, really bad. You should never have any type of damage when you go to get your car wrapped. So it's unfortunate that this happened. We're going to let the customer know. But I mean, it's been wrapped so many times. He doesn't even know what shop did that because the car has been to so many different shops. So again, I guess just do your research, but it's just not a good scenario. Unfortunately, we're having an issue with the roof right here. You'll see the roof's kind of stuck in this half position. So there's some hydraulic thing going on. So we have a mechanic coming to fix that. Also, this rear section here, when I was unwrapping this, the reason actually the wrap is still in here is because the gas cap's not connected, unfortunately. But when I unwrapped this, it was done in multiple pieces. So they had a piece here, and then a piece here, and then another piece for this section, and then a fourth piece in the middle. So all of these hard body lines, we got this one right here. We have, this one right here. And then we have another one here. All of those areas were hiding the seams. And it was actually like impossible to tell. Unless you were really looking for it or you knew, you couldn't find those seams. Here is another angle of that rear section. And again, this was all one piece, and we hid, or they hid, the seams right there on these two body lines, which you couldn't tell at all. So yes, they did damage it, which is obvious. Well, actually, I don't know if they damaged it. Like I said, it's been to so many different shops that I actually don't know who did that damage. But just looking at the finish of the wrap, when the wrap was on the car, it looked good. And my point is, they had multiple pieces all over this thing, and they're all hidden very well on the seams. So you don't need to have this ego challenge where you need to one piece everything. It's not necessary. This rear, whatever you want to call it, bonnet was done in like 4 or 5 pieces, and it looked really good, exceptionally good. So I doubt that those are the people who damaged it just because of how good the wrap looked, but you never know. This is the color we're going to be wrapping the car. This is matte purple black iridescent, and this is a color shifting film. So it's important that we lay all the panels directionally and everything's facing the same way. So just imagine that this is the top of the roll because the way it's oriented, this is the top. So as I go around the whole car, this has to stay as the top. If I flip anything, 180 degrees, 90 degrees, anything like that, it'll look off and you'll be able to tell right away. So just be aware of that. Either you can mark the backing paper so you know which direction to always have the film facing, so you don't make any type of mistake like that. Anyways, enough talking. Let's get this cleaned up and start wrapping. Okay, here is the finished product. Completely done. Matte, purple, black, iridescent from KPMF. Looks crazy. The color shift, step back here, is insane. Look at that. Look at that. Really nice. Now, the only downside to using a matte film is if you look here, see we got some grease. Focus. So fingerprints and everything stand out really easily. The top's kind of dirty, but come around to the back here. This piece is not done because there's some fitment issues that need to happen there. We've got the lights put in, so that's gonna get addressed at a later date, and I'll wrap that at a later time. So the front bumper is here. That was wrapped in multiple pieces. Again, look at that color shift. It's very purple here, and then it goes to black over there. Really cool. Trunk, or in this case, it's the bonnet, I guess, the hood cover. Came out really nice. Multiple pieces done here. I actually figured out why they did it in different pieces. Is because from here to up there is 60, right? 60 inches. And then from here all the way to up here is 60 inches. So you can't go from all the way here to all the way to that corner. It's too big. So if you're gonna lay the vinyl like it's directionally, right? So we're going this way, you have to do a piece here and then a separate piece up here. This front bumper, guys, was by far the hardest front bumper I've ever done. It's this pinch point right here, bending around that. Really tough because it's such a sharp bend. And then doing all this by hand, all these pinstripes was pretty labor intensive, but I'm really happy with how it came out.